days, tomorrow always shine. Nothing in the world could scare us then. On those streets where we talked all night about our dreams, we thought time had learned to stand still. Little worries hiding behind our smiles. Somehow we don't talk as much these days. The faces in the photos look the same, but there's something different in our eyes. As the years go by, our lives have changed. Things we couldn't hold are in our hands. What once mattered most has drifted far away. Still I'm standing right here. We've changed, but we haven't disappeared. Love became more careful than before. Promises grew heavier to keep. Between the words we left unsaid, only regret kept growing deep. We learned how to endure the pain before we learned how to cry. When tears were rising in our eyes, we looked up and smiled like we were fine. As the years go by, our lives have changed. Reality speaks louder than our dreams. The list of names we've lost has grown. Still, this isn't the end. We've changed, but we're still alive. Not everything has faded away. There's still a light inside our hearts. Even if we've lost our pace, we never lost our way. As the years go by, our lives have changed, and those changes stay to who we are. Every broken day, we learn to stand again. Brought me here to who I am now. And that's what made us feel.
When the darkness blocks the road ahead, it's still a light beneath your feet. Even when there's every reason left to stop, your heart keeps asking you to believe. A single fear can hold the dead, try to pull you back inside. But when you breathe and lift your eyes, tomorrow starts the moment you describe. Even if nobody sees you now, this choice is enough. This moment's real. When you take one step forward, the world begins to move. A little spark of courage turns into a rising truth.
silence feels so loud. Instead of looking back again, you choose the reason why. Right now, every place you've ever fallen marks the strength you had to stand. Your scars are not a sign of loss, they're just a map of who you are. It's okay if your hands still shake, just don't let your heart stay still. When you take one step forward, the world holds its breath. At the edge of every faithless night, the morning finds your step. When you decide to trust yourself, the future lifts its face. That one step we're taking today can change the world someday. It's not have to be perfect now. You don't have to run. History is written at the speed of your own heart. When you take one step forward, the world begins again. Hope follows every footprint where your courage lands. The choice you make this moment, the movement you allow, that one step becomes reason. The world is changing now.
Beyond the fields where the potatoes grow, sunset painting mountains gold. An old truck radio playing low, that song we used to know. Evening bells in a quiet town, you were standing by the door, leaving her less than the love I couldn't say before. I thought distance would let me forget, but my heart never left, it's still there with you. Idaho, I call your name in the wind. Under stars I can't outrun. Your smile was bigger than the sky, and it still holds me tight. Even now I miss my home and you as one. Moonlight on the Snake River skin, walking hand in hand, no words. Back when love was all we needed, and nothing else on earth. Time drew lines across the map, pulled our lives apart, but my heart keeps crossing borders every time it starts. New streets, new names, new days, and every night I find my way back to you. Idaho, beneath your open sky, to that summer evening light. I'd hold you close without a word. No apologies tonight. Idaho, where my heart remains, where I learned to breathe and love. No matter where this road leads me, my soul is still enough. Someday I'll come back, calling your name, calling yours tonight. Tonight I pray to falling stars that home and love are never fall.
Through all the years of my life, I'm still trying, climbing a hill called home, with no clear map, just moving forward, one step at a time. Somewhere along the way I learned the world isn't perfect, it's held together by broken people leaning on each other just to stand. So sometimes I lie awake in a dark, quiet room, let the noise in my head turn into tears. And in those moments, even I feel strange to myself. And when my morning comes, I step outside, take a deep breath, feel my heart alive. I shout it to the sky, is this really all? Is this the world we were dreaming of? Tell me now, is this really all? Are these bruised and broken days everything we get? I try every day to look okay, to stay upright inside a system that never slows down or looks back. And quietly I pray, even if no one hears, the same small wish every single night that this world could change somehow. When the night returns, I lay my head down, drop the words I couldn't say beside my pillow, and face a version of me that's painfully honest. When I wake up again, I step outside, cold air on my skin reminds me I'm alive. I scream until my voice breaks, is this really all? Where is the better tomorrow we were promised? Say it loud, is this really all? If not, then tell me now. Right here, right